Hey, let's talk about Aubrey Plaza. Have you ever watched an interview of Aubrey Plaza and wondered, what is going on here? There is something odd with her. Then you are not alone. From her death stares to offbeat, sometimes shocking comments, everything about her is so different, unique, or somewhat scary. It always raises a question in the viewer's mind. Is it intentional or just who she is really like that? Let's explore the paradox of Aubrey together, starting from her journey as a small-town girl to her rise in Hollywood. We will discuss her weird and awkward behavior and try to answer the big question. Is this really her true personality, or is she crafting a carefully different persona to stay in the spotlight? Let's break it down and see if we can figure out what is really going on with Aubrey Plaza. To get the full picture and context, let's start from all the way back. Aubrey Christina Plaza was born in Wilmington, Delaware on June 26, 1984. She was born into a very unique family with a Puerto Rican father and an Irish mother. There are 3 sisters, and she is the eldest one. From a young age, she developed a strong passion for performing, satisfying her creative thirst by participating in local theater productions, comedy events, and sketch shows throughout her teenage years. She was raised as a Catholic in a Catholic household. Aubrey went to Ursuline Academy, which is an all-girls Catholic school, and that's where she first started developing her comedy skills. Then, she moved to New York to study at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts and graduated in 2006 with a degree in film. During this phase, she worked on her comedic skills by performing at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. Aubrey Plaza's career started in 2009 when she got the opportunity to perform the role of April Ludgate on the NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation. The irony is her character was exactly like her, deadpan, sarcastic, and unapologetically odd. She quickly became a fan favorite through her dark humor and earned the status as the queen of awkward comedy. Since she gained recognition from this role, it also typecast her in a way that would stick with her throughout her career. After Parks and Rec, Plaza continued her journey working on different roles in indie films like Safety Not Guaranteed and Ingrid Goes West. These projects allowed her to explore and portray darker themes which, to her, create a new image distinct from what she was previously known for. Even after her success, something about Aubrey still seemed off. Aubrey has always set this line that differentiates her from all the other celebrities, such as her interviews with long, awkward pauses and strange, random comments. Was this just brilliant marketing, or is there more to the story? To understand Plaza's behavior, we need to look at the bigger picture first, her madness. I'm not using the term to say, yeah, something is really wrong with her, but rather to explore the method behind her madness, which is her unpredictable style of managing public appearances. What I personally feel is that in an industry, actors and actresses often create fake personas to appeal to their fans so they can keep their true selves separate. But when it comes to Aubrey, she's taken this concept to another level of extreme. Aubrey most of the time plays characters that are different from normal human beings, who are kind of insane or dealing with inner struggles or odd behaviors that make them different from others. But the twist is that she starts using the persona of those characters in reality, which is somewhat both impressive and sometimes unsettling. To understand it more, let's take an example. Have you ever discovered an infinite money glitch in your favorite game and started using it? It's as if Aubrey has found a way to make her real-life persona an integral part of her brand everywhere to stay in the spotlight and remain talked about. But the question arises, is this sustainable? And more importantly, is it healthy? One of the things that makes people question her as a person is her awkwardness. No matter where she is, she'll do something strange that confuses everyone. Whether she's on a talk show, walking the red carpet, or even accepting an award, she makes statements that leave the interviewer and audience puzzled. Let's take an example on the show Lopez Tonight. She was asked if she is on a diet. She replied, "No, I just decided that I would eat less and cry." The audience laughed nervously, unsure if this was a joke or a cry for help. Another example, which offers a more intense perspective on the previous one, is when she was a guest judge of the show RuPaul's Drag Race. After getting introduced, she said, "Thanks, this is the best day of my life. I'm killing myself tomorrow," which made all the judges laugh anxiously. Additionally, she has repeatedly brought up themes of the devil and soul selling during awards shows and interviews. While one might argue that she's joking, repeatedly making light of such sensitive topics makes things seem suspicious. These incidents raise the question, is Plaza genuinely socially awkward, or is she playing an elaborate character? And if it is an act, why maintain it for so long? We can debate whether she is faking this personality or how she is in real life, but there are some negative sides to this persona. Aubrey Plaza often plays characters that are mentally disturbed, and sometimes in public she starts to act like those. Could it be that acting in these roles so often has affected her so much that she's starting to behave this way without realizing it? Or could it be that her performances and behavior show real issues instead of just being part of her act? Constantly maintaining this awkward persona can be mentally and emotionally draining for her. We've seen celebrities experience emotional breakdowns on live networks, and I actually don't want her to be next. Let me give you an example. Have you ever seen a child act out in spoiled or unusual ways just to get more attention and love from their parents? It's a behavior that starts early in life, and even adults can act this way instinctively. While such behavior might temporarily ease feelings of loneliness or stress, adults shouldn't have to resort to such extremes to be noticed or valued. It's important to address and manage these feelings in healthier ways. While some people might find her actions charming and funny, others might view them as worrying and problematic. There should be a clear line between reality and performance. Understanding this boundary can help both fans and critics approach her with more empathy and caution, don't you think so? One of the most fascinating things about her, despite all this, is that she has earned a unique respect in Hollywood. It's as if she has a card for acting strange and weird, and nobody's going to question why she did that. This is actually very amazing. In fact, due to these acts, the industry is trying to explore her talent more by giving her new roles. Her performances in films like Ingrid Goes West and Black Bear show how many different personalities she can portray. I have to agree that her ability to shift from comedic to serious, dark roles highlights her extraordinary talent and keeps viewers eagerly looking forward to her next project. It's really impressive how easily she takes on diverse roles. The last time we saw her on screen was 2 years ago in the crime thriller Emily the Criminal. It's really outstanding to see a comedic artist take on such intense roles. As she is evolving as an artist, it will be interesting to see how her public persona develops. One thing is for certain, Aubrey Plaza has managed to turn being different into a very successful career. Like whether you find her hilarious or horrifying, there's no denying that she undeniably has established her place in Hollywood. So is something really wrong with Aubrey Plaza? The best answer might be that she's neither wrong nor perfectly alright, but simply different. On one hand, her odd persona is seen as funny and eye-catching, but it can also be viewed as a brilliant piece of art within her field. The industry craves unique and distinct talent, and it's as if she is using her natural oddness to stand out and shine in the industry. But on the other hand, the consistency and intensity of her behavior make you think about her as a person. If you compare her new interviews to her old ones, you might notice oddities and differences from what you'd expect from a typical human being, which can be very concerning. In the end, the truth is somewhere in between. Aubrey Plaza is undoubtedly a talented, beautiful actress born with a gift for humor. Her awkward style might be a bit over the top sometimes, but it seems to come from real parts of her personality. Aubrey Plaza has created a special place for herself in Hollywood. She is not afraid to make people uncomfortable and is always ready to mix reality with performance, which has made her one of the most interesting people in entertainment today, if we're being honest. What do you think about Aubrey Plaza after hearing all these views? Is her persona a truly genius crafted art, or is there something genuinely unusual about her? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Hollywood's most perplexing personalities, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.